Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I am your host, Best Looking, and today we're doing a deck profile on my take on the Dark Magician deck. How's everyone doing? Alright. I'm excited. I can't wait to show off this awesome Dark Magician deck. This is my #1 deck, my favorite deck. Love Dark Magician. You know, ever since, the old shows, from Yu-Gi-Oh! Hell yeah, man. Dark Magician all the way. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get cracking. Let's get started with this deck profile. Let's first start off with the monsters. Alright, obviously, the main man of the deck. We do 3 Dark Magicians, and I have 3 different arts. We got the original art, the newer-ish art, and then with the even newer art. That's right, newer. It's not a word. If anything, it's just an updated art. It's a horrible art, though. I mean, I love the image, but it's not ultra rare. This would have been a great card if it was ultra rare. The Yu-Gi deck that it comes in common. What the fuck, Konami? Come on now. Come on, you know better. You know better. Well, there you go. Obviously, the deck starts off with 3 Dark Magicians, and then we have 3 Magician of Dark Illusion. Really great card. I don't know, everyone by now who watches these videos should know what his effect is, but in case you don't, basically, I can special summon him on my opponent's turn if I use a spell or trap card on their turn, and if I use a spell card while he's face up on the field 1 time only, I get to special summon Dark Magician from the graveyard. Really good effect. He's basically the shadow of Dark Magician. His attack and defense are reverse and everything. Alright, and then 3 Magician rods. 3 rods. That's basically, Dark Magician's staff is basically a monster. Which, okay, pretty cool. Alright. So those are all the ones that are 3 of. And then we have 2, just 2, Chocolate Magician Girl. She is awesome. Not only that I could ditch a spellcaster from my hand to draw 1 card, her effect is if she gets attacked, I can bring back a spellcaster from my graveyard, and then half the opponent's monster's attack, and it's gonna attack the monster I special summon. What? Shit! Really good card. I use 2. I want to clutter it up with 3. 2's enough, in my opinion. I'll really go into it. Alright, now the one-ofs. The one-ofs, the monsters, I have Magician's Robe. Really great card. I mean, on my opponent's turn, I could trigger his effect and just ditch a spell or trap card from my hand to special summon a Dark Magician from the deck. Really good card. Really good card. And then we have Paladin Orko Mahad. Dude, Mahad? Seriously? Mahad from the show. Yeah. The light version of Dark Magician before it becomes Dark Magician. I love that. Love it. Great. Awesome. Yeah, he's really cool. When you draw into him, you get to special summon him. What? That is just OP. That's just great. If you have him in your opening hand, though, that sucks. You have to do other things, other ways to bring them out. And then what deck wouldn't have the one and only Dark Magician Girl? Come on now. Duh. You can't have the master without his disciple. So 1 of Dark Magician Girl, only 1. I would put 2, but she's just here to help out for 1 awesome combo that I have in the deck that I love to go into, but so 1 of Dark Magician Girl, and then 1 of Dark Magician of Chaos. Yeah. Come on now, Dark Magician of Chaos. What Dark Magician deck? I mean, there are way better Dark Magician decks out there without him in it, because my deck is more of a, my taste. I love this guy, so he's gonna be in the deck. Period. Haha. Is he in the way? Maybe. I don't know. But he's not. He's good. And then Effect Veiler. for my 1-star tuner. A good stable card. The level 1 tuner, and you know, I'm able to throw it in the graveyard to negate an effect on one of my opponent's effect cards. So it's really handy, really good. Alright, so those are the monsters. Now on to the spell cards. Now obviously we're gonna have 3 of the main spell cards in the deck. Everyone knows this. But we got the 3 Dark Magical Circle. Really great card. For those of you who don't know what that card does, once you activate it, you get to pick up 3 cards from your deck. And if any of them are Dark Magician or Dark Magician related spell or trap cards, one of them goes to your hand and the other 2 cards go back on top of the deck in any order you want. That's the first effect. Second effect is when you normal summon or special summon a Dark Magician, you're allowed to banish 1 card on your opponent's side of the field. 1 turn only. That means I can do it on my opponent's turn or on my turn if I summon a Dark Magician on my turn or my opponent's turn. It's a fucking beast card. And then we got 2 Pause Dualities. This card does not really hurt the deck for the special summoning part, because most of the times I special summon on my opponent's turn. So it's a real good card to draw into so I could get some of the combos and plays out. 2 Allure of Darkness. The deck does have a lot of dark monsters, so there's the dark monster deck. Don't really need at the moment. Banish 1 to draw 2 cards. Or what, you draw 2 cards and then you banish 1. You know what I mean? And then we got 1 Dark Magic Inheritance. 1 of them. I'm testing it. I mean, I haven't used it as much, but it's like a spell version of the Rod, Magician's Rod. So that's good. Looks like I have 4 cards to grab a Dark Magician spell card. That's what it does. When you play it, you banish 2 spell cards from the graveyard, and then add a spell card that, you know, lists Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in its text. So it's a real good card. Real good card. And then we got 1. I'm using 1. A lot of people use 2. A lot of people use. I don't think the people use 3. It's either 1 or 2 of. But I'm trying it out with just 1 Illusion Magic, and this card basically just adds 2 Dark Magicians or Dark Magician Girl. It just adds 1 or 2 Dark Magicians from your deck to your hand or graveyard. Yeah, it just adds them from either or place, puts them in your hand. So we got 1 of those, and then obviously in my deck I run Dark Paladin and Amulet Dragon and the Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. So obviously we're gonna run, bam, Eye of Timaeus. Really fantastic card. Real cool fusion summoning card. That's for the fusion monsters right there. And then the combo that I was talking about earlier with Dark Magician Girl, people probably already know, is the Dark Burning Magic Attack. I love this card. This card's great. I only have 1 of them. I wanted to put 2 or 3, but I don't really run into. I'll use Dark Magician Girl as much as I want in this deck. If anything, when I make a Dark Magician Girl deck, I'll probably run maybe a little bit more of these, maybe 2, you know, to annihilate the game board. And speaking of annihilating the game board, what deck doesn't have Regeki? It just annihilates my opponent's field, if anyone doesn't know, right? And then we have the Heavy Storm card of the deck, Dark Magic Attack. You can't have a Dark Magician deck without Dark Magic Attack. I mean, come on! Alright? And then to bring 2 little cool combo moves, like attack with Dark Magician and play Dedication through Light and Darkness. It's a real cool combo to do. Attack with Dark Magician, then play this, bring out Dark Magician of Chaos or Demok, and then just attack with Demok and then win. Yeah. Alright, and then I put 1 Twin Twister, you know, for the back row for my opponent, and then finally 1 Dark Magic Veil for special summon my spellcasters from my hand or graveyard. Alright, those are my spells. On to the traps. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 10 traps in this deck. It's pretty heavy, but you know it works. Pretty consistent. Now we got 3 of the Magician's Navigate. Real great card. I mean, if you don't know what it does, basically, if I have Dark Magician in my hand, activate, special summon Dark Magician, and then from the deck, special summon a level 7 or lower spellcaster from the deck to the field. I mean, the picture says itself. You play this and you bring out Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, or what's the name? Or bring out Illusion of Dark Magic. I don't even know if I said his name right, but the Shadow of Dark Magician. That's what I like to call him. All right, and then we have 2 of Eternal Souls. That's just, I mean, come on now. You need to have Eternal Souls. This card's amazing. Makes Dark Magician unaffected by card effects, period. And then I could add his spells to my hand. It's a great card. And then the other cards I have, or the last 3 cards in the deck, are Dark Renewal, you know, more summoning power and destroying power to my opponent. Solemn Protect. My back row and my monster cards, I have only one of Starlight Road. Yeah. I mean, come on now. Starlight Road. It's a great card. Basically, if there's a card that kills more than 2 monsters, I negate, destroy, and bring out Stardust Dragon. It's a no-brainer. All right, that's my deck. That's the main deck. And now for the extra deck. I have in my extra deck. It's not like other competitive normal extra decks. These are just the cards that I have and that I choose to have in the deck. A lot of people have like staple cards in the extra deck. I really don't go into the extra deck as much in my decks, in any of my decks. It's just a few, and I try to keep it theme based. You know, if it's a Dark Magician deck, I'm not gonna have Big Eye in my extra deck, even though I do. But stuff like that, or like Stardust or other stuff like that. But I try to keep it like theme based. So normally, the main cards that I would just use in the deck are the following. I'm just gonna go first with the following cards. Okay, for the fusions, we have Dark Paladin, Amulet Dragon, and Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. Yeah. And then from the XYZ monsters, I have 2 Ebon Illusion Magician and Ebon High Magician. See, I'm keeping it spellcaster. And normally those will be the only monsters that I would go into in this deck. These are my main extra deck cards. I don't use other ones that other decks have just because they're staple or they do good. Like, oh, this you just have to have. I don't do that. I try not to. Of course, like when I was saying earlier, I have Big Eye in the extra deck. No lie, he's a good card. It's pretty cool. Once returned, detach and take control of a bonus monster. I mean, I get it. Why not? But like, he's not a spellcaster or a. Oh, he is a spellcaster. Excuse me. But he's not a normal-looking spellcaster. He's not a Dark Magician looking spell. Look at it, it's a big fucking eye. Okay. That's cool. Well, there you go. Alright, and then the other spellcaster, I have Arcanite, right? Arcanite Magician, you know, real cool spellcaster for the synchros. If I ever synchro with, I believe I have to use Dark Magician Girl plus Effect Failure. You know, that's very rare. Rarely go into it, but you know, it's there. It's a tiny option that I have. And then obviously Stardust Dragon. You know, I can bring them out with Effect Vader plus Dark Magician, or obviously for the main purpose with the trap card that I have, Starlight Road. You know, extra monster. And then the level 4, rank 4 XYZ monsters. We got Digusto Emerald. And I put in number 82 Heartlock Dragon. I mean, for attack power. Just cause. I mean, why not? And then another rank 7 awesome monster. Well, not really Joey's, but basically it would be basically a Joey card, but Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Really amazing card. Really amazing card. I understand that the deck is not dragon based, but there you go. I mean, I got 2 dragons to help out Dark Magician. You know, why not? But mainly when I play, I usually just go into these magicians. I don't really go into the other ones. Alright, and there you have it. This is my take on the... My hand's in the way. This is my deck profile on my Dark Magician deck. And you know what? I like it. When I play, it's real cool. I show you a real quick opening hand. You know, let's just see how this deck runs. Yeah, let's shuffle. Oh, the skills! The shuffling skills! Look at that! That's when you know. That's when you know, people, that I've been playing this game for years. Years and years and... Okay. Alright, real quick opening hand. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, okay. 5. Alright. Not the best hand, but you know, we'll do something. You know, I probably obviously open up with him, bring him out, get a spell. Oh, I know, duh. Play that. No, not that card. What are you doing? What are you doing? Play that card, you know. Get that. Get that, and then shuffle on the side, you know, and then play that. And get 2 Dark Magicians. Right, to my hand. They go to the hand. 1, 2. All right, and then you shuffle and shuffle, and then actually, it's not a bad hand. Actually, I just saw something cool. All right, so then you got 2 Dark Magicians plus another already normal summon technically. So then you got 2 Dark Magicians, Magician's Rod, and then the Inherit, and then that, and then that. All right, so then you know I play bam that, bring out Dark Magician. So special summon Dark Magician. I would put that face down and then activate that quick play spell cards to remove 2 spell cards from the game, and then get that to my hand. And, right, I'm able to do that. Right, is that card? Yeah, the spell and trap card from your deck to your hand, specifically the Dark Magician. So yeah, do that. Put that face down. Next turn, you know, bam, bam. It's an awesome start. You know, awesome start. When we're here playing with myself. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and you know, give a thumbs up if you like this deck profile. There'll be more deck profiles about my decks, not any other decks, just my decks. I'm not gonna go out there and make a Zodiac deck, you know, spend so much money just to, you know, I'm not doing that. Well, I might do that for the Zodiac deck, but you know, but other than that, you know, I'm gonna just show the decks that I got. You know, so for future reference, we got Blue Eyes, we got Red Eyes, we got Buster Blader. Now I'm working on it. My Buster Blader will not come out right, but we're gonna work on it together. Alright, so like I said, thank you so much for watching, and give a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.